Hi, welcome to our channel of ignou audiobooks, Indira Gandhi National Open University, School of Social Sciences, SOSS, Master's Degree Programs MA in Psychology, MAPC, Second Year MPCE 023 Interventions in Counselling Block-4 Counselling, Future Directions, E-Counselling, Unit-2 Current Status of Counselling with special reference to India 2.0 Introduction. This unit deals with the development of counselling educational centers in India and different courses in counselling psychology. After that, the focus would be on the counselling centers which provide counselling to the individuals who faced different day-to-day life problems, e.g., family problems, marriage problems, and individual mental health and adjustment problems. 2.1 Objectives. After reading this unit, you will be able to filled circle be aware of the status of counselling psychology in India. Filled circle follow the procedures to become a professional counsellor. Filled circle acquire knowledge about the different courses and centers which are providing education and training in the area of counselling psychology. And filled circle develop knowledge about the centers which give counselling services to the masses. 2.2 Development of Counselling and Guidance Centers in India. 2.2.1 Calcutta University set up the first psychological laboratory in India in the year 1915. A separate section of research in applied psychology was opened under the direction of Dr. G.S. Bose in 1936 in order to adopt psychological tests prepared in America to suit the Indian conditions and to satisfy the vocational needs of Indian students. 2.2.2 Bombay University. In 1941, Batli Vocational Guidance Bureau was established in Bombay. 2.2.3 Patna University. A Department of Psychological Services and Research was established in 1945, offering personal and vocational guidance to students and constituting a number of psychological tests. 2.2.4 Parsi Panchayat. The trustees of the Parsi Panchayat Funds and Properties established the Parsi Panchayat Vocational Guidance Bureau in 1947. Dr. H. P. Mehta, its first director, published the Journal of Vocational and Educational Guidance. 2.2.5 The Uttar Pradesh government. In 1947, the UP government established the Bureau of Psychology at Allahabad on the recommendations of Acharya Narendra Dio Committee. 2.2.6 The Bombay government. The Bombay government in the year 1947 set up the Vocational Guidance Bureau in Bombay, renamed as Institute of Vocational Guidance in 1957. In 1952, the Vocational Guidance Association of Bombay was formed to coordinate the efforts of various individuals and agencies in the field of guidance in Bombay. 2.2.7 Workshop and Seminars at Delhi. In March 1953, Dr. W. L. Barnett, an American professor, held a workshop at the Central Institute of Education, Delhi. A second seminar was held in November 1954 at the same place. It was decided to form an All India Educational and Vocational Guidance Association and to affiliate it to the International Association for Vocational Guidance. 2.2.8 Secondary Education Commission, 1952-53, on the recommendations of Secondary Education Commission, 1952-53, the old unilateral education system was replaced by a scheme of diversified courses. The Commission provided for 7 different streams at the secondary stage: humanities, science, agriculture, commerce, technical, fine arts, and home science. 2.2.9 Central Bureau of Educational and Vocational Guidance. In 1954, the Ministry of Education, Government of India, set up the Central Bureau of Educational and Vocational Guidance. In July 1958, it started a 10-month course for training counselors in the field of student personnel work in the Central Bureau's premises in the Central Institute of Education, Delhi. Earlier a part of the Ministry of Education, the Bureau has become a part of the Department of Psychological Foundations of the National Institute of Education under the National Council of Educational Research and Training. The Extension Services Department of the Central Institute of Education, Delhi, conducted 2 long-term courses in educational and vocational guidance. During 1957 and 58 to provide in-service training of teachers so that they should work either as career masters or as teacher counselors. R. N. Sharma, 2004, 2.2.10 State Bureaus of Educational and Vocational Guidance. These were established to perform the following functions. A. Organization of sample group guidance activities for a few schools. B. Collection of occupational information and production of information material. Establish state-level information centers. C. Development and adaptation of translation of tests, questionnaires, checklists, etc. D. Training of guidance workers. E. Planning, coordination and supervision of guidance service within the state. F. Consultative and field services. G. Research. H. Organizing courses in guidance and counseling. I. Individual counseling and group guidance. J. Organize short-term training programs and orientation programs. K. Standardization of psychological test. L. Publications. 2.3 The secondary stage services of guidance and counseling psychology in India. In India, guidance and counseling services at the secondary stage are organized at the following 4 levels. 2.3.1 Central Government, Ministry of Education, the Union Ministry of Education and the National Council of Educational Research and Training are concerned with guidance services in higher secondary schools at the central government. The ministry has promoted the development of guidance by providing financial assistance as well as professional leadership to states offered through the Central Bureau of Educational and Vocational Guidance established as a part of the Ministry of Education, and later the Bureau was made a part of the Central Institute of Education under the Ministry of Education and at last merged with the National Council of Educational Research and Training, NCERT. 2.3.2 National Council of Educational Research and Training, NCERT, National Council of Educational Research and Training, NCERT, was established on the 1st of September 1961 as an autonomous organization to function as an academic advisor to the Ministry of Human Resource Development, Department of Education, Government of India. The ministry draws upon the expertise of the NCERT in formulating and implementing its policies and programs in school education. The National Council of Educational Research and Training, NCERT, in collaboration with Commonwealth of Learning, COL, Canada, is offering an international diploma course in guidance and counseling. As a technical wing of the Ministry of Education, it undertakes the different types of activities in the field of guidance and counseling, e.g. leadership, researchers, training, extension services, field services, publications. There are 2 journals of the NCERT, viz., Indian Educational Review and the NIE Journal. 2.3.3 National Employment Service. This organization is primarily concerned with the offering of vocational guidance to school youth and adults through its vocational guidance units. Its vocational guidance officers assist the state and private organizations in conducting training courses for career masters through talks on career and organization of career conferences. 2.3.4 Guidance services at the state level. State bureaus of educational and vocational guidance have been set up in almost all the states and union territories, some of them administratively a part of the Directorate of Education, others either a part of the State Council of Educational Research and Training as in Andhra Pradesh or of the State Institute of Education as in Kerala and Delhi. 2.3.5 Educational and Vocational Guidance Bureaus in India were established in different parts of the country. The list is given in the table below. 1. Andaman and Nicobar Islands State Bureaus has not been established. 2. Andhra Pradesh Department of Educational Foundations, SCERT, Hyderabad. 3. Arunachal Pradesh, there is no State Bureau. 4. Assam, the State Bureau is attached to the office of the DPI. 5. Delhi, the Bureau is a unit of the SCERT. 6. Gujarat Institute of Vocational Guidance, Ahmedabad. 7. Haryana Guidance and Counselling Wing is a part of the SCERT, Haryana. 8. Himachal Pradesh State Bureau exists under the Directorate of Education, Himachal Pradesh. 9. Karnataka SBEYG is a part of Department of SCERT under the Directorate of Public Instruction. 10. Kerala S.B.E.Y.G.IS, a part of the State Institute of Education. 11. Madhya Pradesh SBEVG is a part of the Educational Psychology and Guidance, Jabalpur 12. Maharashtra Institute of Vocational Guidance and Section with a sub-bureau at Pune 13. Manipur SBEYG is a part of the Office of the Director of Education 14. Mizoram EYG unit is attached to SCERT, Mizoram 15. Orissa 16. Pondicherry 17. Punjab SBEVG exists separately under the Department of Education 18. Rajasthan SBEVG is a part of the SCERT 19. Sikkim 20. Tamil Nadu 21. Tripura SBEVG has been set up independently under the Department of Education 22. Uttar Pradesh Bureau of Psychology functions under the control of State Director of Education and the Director, SCER. It functions at the regional and school levels 23. West Bengal, 24. Meghalaya EYG, B, is a part of SCERT 25. Dadra and Nagar SBEVG exists under Directorate of Education 2.3.6 Area of State Directorate of Employment and Training 1, Organization of Occupational Information Program. 2. Employment Market Information Program. 3. Career Study Centers. 4. Foreign Employment and Training Information Centers. 5. Selection of courses and institutions. 6. Admission matters. 7. Scholarships, fellowships, assistantship and apprenticeships. 8. Information about passport and visa. 9. Employment prospects and part-time employment. 10. Special units for the handicapped. 2.3.7 Training in colleges and universities. These offer courses in guidance in program for the degrees of B.Ed and MA in psychology. Some of these also train career masters through organizing short-term courses. 2.3.8 Private guidance agencies. Some private guidance agencies have been sponsored by charitable trusts, social welfare organizations or educational societies in India. 2.3.9 Guidance services in secondary schools. Guidance services in secondary schools are conducted by the following guidance personnel conducting well-equipped guidance services in schools. I. The principal and his colleagues. E. A guidance counselor. E. Teacher counselor or career masters. IV. Specialists in specific areas of service, part-time or full-time, which include the following. A. Social worker. B. Psychologist. C. Doctor, dentist, nurse. D. Parents. E. Community health, welfare and guidance agencies. 2.4 Counselling Psychology, Education and Training. 2.4.1 Qualifications for counselling courses. Certificate, diploma and PG diploma courses on counselling are offered by various institutes all over India. For pursuing a PG diploma in clinical and community psychology, you need to have a graduation in psychology. For admission to diploma program in guidance and counseling, some institutes prefer candidates with a bachelor's degree in home SC, education or arts, whereas others admit candidates with a MA, M.Ed. Psychology degree. Counseling courses also include a certificate course in guidance. Candidates with MA degree in psychology can apply for diploma program in vocational rehabilitation and counseling and PG diploma course in rehabilitation psychology. Postgraduate candidates can also apply for PG diploma in counseling.
2.4.2 Eligibility for clinical and counseling psychology. The successful completion of an MA or M.Sc degree in psychology with a minimum of 55% marks in aggregate is the minimum eligibility criteria for pursuing a professional course in counseling psychology. The aggregate percentage marks are relaxable by 5% for the students belonging to the scheduled castes, scheduled tribes and other backward classes. 2 years of practical experience in offering counseling services is also an eligibility criteria at several institutes. Students who have merely completed their post-graduation in social work or in psychology are also offering counseling services. Even though they are not registered under the RCI. The RCI issues a registration number to every clinical psychologist and counselors, which has to be renewed after every 5 years. 2.4.3 Institutions offering courses on counselling. The Maharaja Sayajirao University of Baroda in Gujarat, NCERT in New Delhi, All India Institute of Physical Medicine and Rehabilitation in Maharashtra, Annamalai University in Tamil Nadu, SNDT Women's University in Maharashtra, University of Madras in Tamil Nadu, Rani Durgavati Vishwavidyalaya in Madhya Pradesh, Regional Institute of Education in Madhya Pradesh, Regional Institute of Education in Karnataka. 2.4.4 Benefits of counseling courses. More and more people are resorting to counseling to solve various crises of their lives. After pursuing counseling courses, students acquire helping skills to counsel and guide people for coping up with their educational, social or personal crisis. 2.4.5 Scope for counseling in India. Once you complete counseling courses, you can choose from several job profiles in India. Trained personnel can opt to work in marriage counseling agencies, schools and colleges, old age homes, counseling centers, welfare departments of governments, or remain self-employed. 2.4.6 Scopes for counseling abroad. In the countries in the West, counselors are held in the same rank as other medical practitioners. Their remunerations are thus higher than that in India. Counselors can opt for practicing abroad in the same fields offering counseling jobs in this country. 2.5 Careers in clinical and counseling psychology. One needs to be kind and compassionate in nature in order to be a good clinical psychologist, since this profession entails the practitioners to understand and solve the problems of people through counseling. One should have a good understanding of the workings of the human mind and should also have a natural propensity to unravel the deepest mysteries of the human mind. The counseling is a very good tool to prevent the mental health and stress-oriented problems. It is a difficult task to deal with patients exhibiting abnormal mental behavior, hence a lot of patience is required on the part of a counselor. In the profession of clinical psychology, a counselor picks up a lot of negative thoughts and emotions from the patients. Hence, one should have the ability of ventilating all the negativity picked up during counseling. Moreover, one should also have strong skills of persuasion in order to help patients break their mental blocks. Effective communication skills are also required, since one has to uncover the innermost workings of the patient's mental processes by talking with them. 2.5.1 Clinical and Counseling Psychology Programs. Various courses in clinical psychology are offered by universities and institutes across the country. One can go in for an M.Phil program of 2 years duration. 2-year M.Phil programs are available at the Central Institute of Psychiatry, CIP, in Ranchi, Jharkhand, the National Institute of Mental Health and Neurosciences, NIMHANS, in Bangalore, Karnataka, and at the Institute of Human Behavior and Allied Sciences, IHBAS, in New Delhi. The IHBAS inducts its M.Phil program every year. Each of the above-mentioned institutes conducts independent, all-India level entrance examinations for candidates wishing to get admission into M.Phil programs at these institutes. The candidates who qualify in the written examination also have to clear an interview in order to get admission. Diploma courses and certificate courses in clinical psychology are also offered by several institutes across the country. The Jamia Millia Islamia, New Delhi, and a few regional centers of the NCERT, National Council of Educational Research and Training, offer diploma courses in clinical psychology. The RCI recommends a practice-oriented curriculum for students pursuing any course, degree, diploma or certificate in clinical psychology and counseling. The Rehabilitation Council of India, RCI, recommends an OPD, outpatient department, in every institute offering a course in clinical psychology. It also recommends the restriction of theory-related teaching to only 30% of The syllabus, while laying more stress on practical learning, 2.5 point to careers in clinical and counseling psychology, prospects. One who has done a course in clinical psychology will be able to find jobs in the government sector. One will also be able to find jobs in the licensed psychiatric nursing homes. Clinical psychologists are also required in the non-governmental organizations, NGOs, who are engaged in offering counseling services. One can also find a job as a full-time career counselor in a school, since the Central Board of Secondary Education, CBSE, has directed for the appointment of at least one full-time career counselor in each and every school under its affiliation. One can also specialize in marital counseling if one has obtained a professional degree in clinical psychology. Moreover, the prospects of earning name and fame are quite bright if one sets up a clinic and starts counseling independently. 2.5.3 List of colleges offering the clinical and counseling psychology courses. MSc Psychology, Bangalore University, Bangalore, Karnataka, Janana Bharti, Bangalore 560056, Sri Venkateswara University, Tirupati, Andhra Pradesh, Tirupati 517502, Chittor, Andhra Pradesh, University of Calcutta, Kolkata, West Bengal 700073, University of Mysore, Karnataka, Mysore Visvavidyalaya Karya Saudha, Crawford Hall, PB. Number 17 Mysore 570005, M.Sc Holistic Psychology, Bangalore University, Bangalore, Karnataka, Janana Bharti, Bangalore 560056, M.Phil. In Psychology, Gujarat University, Ahmedabad, Gujarat, PB number 4010, Navrangpura, Ahmedabad 380009, Guru Nanak Dev University, Amritsar, Punjab. Sardar Patel University, Gujarat, Vallabh, Vidyangar 388120, Gujarat, University of Mysore, Karnataka, Mysore Visvavidyalaya Karya Saudha, Crawford Hall, PB number 17 Mysore 570005, M. Phil in Rehabilitation Psychology, Mahatma Gandhi, M.G. University, Kerala, Priyadarshini Hills P.O. Kottayam, Kerala. India 686560, National Institute for the Mentally Handicapped. Manovikas Nagar, Sikandarabad 500009, Andhra Pradesh. National Institute for the Mentally Handicapped, Manovikas Nagar, P.O. Bovenpally, Sikandarabad 500011, PG Diploma in C.A.H Psychology, Maharaja Sayajirao University of Baroda, Vadodara, Gujarat, Fatehgunj, Vadodara 390,002, PG Diploma in Clinical and Community Psychology, CCP, Maharaja Sayajirao University of Baroda, Vadodara, Gujarat, Fatehgunj, Vadodara 390002, PhD in Clinical Psychology, Bangalore University, Bangalore, Karnataka, Janana Bharti, Bangalore 560056, Postgraduate Diploma in Counselling Psychology, Punjabi University, Patiala, Chandigarh, Arts, Block number 1 First Floor, Patiala 147002. India, MA, Psychology, Barkatullah Vishwavidyalaya, Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. Baharampur University, Bhansa, Bihar, Orissa 760,007, Bhagalpur University, Bihar, Bhagalpur 812007, Devi Ahilya Vishwavidyalaya, MGM Medical College, Abroad, Indore 452001, Gujarat University, Ahmedabad, Gujarat 380009. Guru Nanak Dev University, Amritsar, Punjab. Himachal Pradesh University, Summer Hills, Shimla 171005, Jamia Millia Islamia, Jamia Nagar, New Delhi 110025, Jodhpur University, Jodhpur, Rajasthan, Jodhpur 313001, Kurukshetra University, Kurukshetra, Haryana, 136-119, Lalit Narayan Mithila University, Darbhanga, Bihar 840004, Magad University, Bodh Gaya, Bihar 82434, Maharaja Sayajirao University of Baroda, Vadodara 390002, Maharshi Dayanand University, Rohtak, Haryana. Mahatma Gandhi, M.G. University, Priyadarshini, Hills PO, Kottayam, Kerala, India 686560, Mohanlal Sukhadia University, Udaipur 313001, North Eastern Hill University, Meghalaya, Shillong 793001, Punjabi University, Patiala, Chandigarh, Patiala, 147002, Sambalpur University, Burla, Odisha 768019, Sardar Patel University, Gujarat. Gujarat 388120, Saurashtra University, Rajkot, Gujarat 360005, South Gujarat University, Surat, Gujarat 395007, University of Calicut, Kozhikode 673008, University of Delhi. Delhi 110007, Utkal University, Bhubaneswar, Odisha 751004. A lot of opportunities are also open for students of psychology in the UK, the US, Australia and Singapore. Some institutions are also running M.Phil. In counselling, psychology. The profession of clinical psychology is in a very young stage in India, but is set to expand more in the near future. Together with it, the career scope of students who do a course in clinical psychology today will also expand in the near future. 2.6 India's two leading organizations, 2.6.1 Department of Mental Health and Social Psychology, NIMHANS, Bangalore. It was started in the year 1954 as the Department of Psychology and Human Relations. It is one of the oldest and largest departments in National Institute of Mental Health and Allied Neurosciences, NIMHANS, Bangalore. In tune with the guiding philosophy of NIMHANS, the department is engaged in clinical service, human resource development and research activities. The department has a sanctioned strength of 18 faculty members, 1 senior scientific officer, 2 junior scientific officers, 6 clinical psychologists, and a teacher for the mentally challenged persons. Here psychological intervention services are provided for adults, children and adolescents, couples as well as families. The approaches utilized for interventions include supportive, cognitive behavioral, emotion-focused, interpersonal and brief, dynamic psychotherapies, marital and family therapies, humanistic existential therapies, behavior modification as well as rehabilitation and cognitive retraining procedures. These services are individually tailored. In addition, the department is involved in providing various outreach services for mental health education, awareness, and training. These include school mental health programs, stress management programs, training in basic counseling skills, parenting skills training, and other programs for the promotion of mental health and well-being for various target groups in the community. The department has been offering child and adolescent psychological services since its inception. At present, the services include assessment of cognitive functions such as attentional skills, intellectual abilities, memory, specific learning abilities, disabilities, academic abilities such as reading, writing, spelling and maths, self-concept, stress, and interpersonal relations, fantasy life, and internal world of children as well as parenting skills. The methods of intervention include play therapy, art and narrative, work with children, individual psychotherapy for adolescents, parental counseling for children and adolescents with mental retardation, autism and learning disabilities, and parent management training for children with severe behavior problems such as conduct and oppositional defiant disorders. In addition, remediation training for young children with learning difficulties and behavioral intervention for children with Attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, emotional and behavioral problems are also utilized. Services are offered on appointment basis. Since the services offered generally involve in-depth assessment and individually tailored, intensive interventions for addressing multiple problem areas, the entire process for a given client may usually span 2 to 3 months. In addition, the psychological services are offered to schools in terms of school mental health workshops for teachers and parents to identify and deal with academic and psychological problems in children and adolescents. Programs for enhancing mental health of parents and children are also offered. The clinical psychology services offered for clients with substance use dependence are individually tailored and include psychological assessment of various domains such as intelligence, personality, and interpersonal relationships. Neuropsychological assessments are also carried out when necessary. The range of psychological interventions offered includes motivation enhancement therapy, methods for relapse prevention, individual psychotherapy, marital family therapy, parental counseling, cognitive retraining, and yoga. In the Family Psychiatry Center, therapeutic services are offered for couples and families who may be referred from adult and child and adolescent mental health units, as well as those who are self-referred. The services are offered on inpatient as well as outpatient basis. The clinical psychology consultants are an integral part of the multidisciplinary team and provide intensive inputs in the process of assessment, intervention, and training. Systemic, structural, behavioral, emotion-focused, strategic, and psychoeducation are some of the therapeutic approaches utilized. 2.6 The National Council of Educational Research and Training. The National Council of Educational Research and Training, NCERT, was established for providing academic support and improving the quality of school education in India. The focus of the council is reflected in its emblem. The three intertwined swans symbolize the integration of three aspects of the work of the NCERT, namely research and development, training, and extension. All these functions are tuned to achieve the main objective of improving the quality of school education. The activities taken up by the NCERT include development of curriculum, textbooks, and instructional materials, training of the key functionaries, and research in various dimensions of school education. Department of Counselling and Guidance, qualitative improvement of education through the application of the disciplines of educational psychology and counseling and guidance, particularly at the elementary, secondary, and senior secondary levels, is the major concern of the Department of Educational Psychology, Counseling and Guidance of the NCERT. It has been engaged in research, development, and training activities related to counseling and guidance, identification and development of talent, behavior technology, and development of syllabi and instructional materials. Its projects programs aim at the optimal development and self-actualization of the learner in all aspects of his/her potentialities and functioning. It took steps towards implementing the recommendations contained in the National Policy on Education (NP) and Program of Action (FOA) bearing on educational psychology, counseling and guidance. R.N. Sharma, 2004. The NCERT functions through its 8 constituent units, viz. A. National Institute of Education, NIE, B. Central Institute of Educational Technology, CIET, both located at New Delhi, C. Pandit Sandalal Sharma Central Institute of Vocational Education, PSISIV, Bhopal, and 5 Regional Institutes of Education, RIES, at Ajmer, Bhopal, Bhubaneswar, Mysore, and Shillong. This national institution draws on the expertise of as many as 600 members of the faculty located in the network of its constituent units. 2. International Diploma Course in Guidance and Counseling, IDGC, NCERT, through the Department of Educational Psychology and Foundations of Education, DEPFI, has been training the in-service school teachers, teacher educators, educational administrators, as well as untrained guidance personnel through its diploma courses for many years. In order to make the course accessible to larger numbers, this course has now been redesigned with components of both distance, online as well as face-to-face modes. The course is developed and offered by DEPFI, NIE, New Delhi and other 5 study centers at Regional Institutes of Education of NCERT. The course aims to train in-service teachers, teacher educators, educational administrators, and untrained guidance personnel as counselors, teacher counselors, to guide and counsel students in school and other related settings. The course provides opportunity for interaction among candidates from different cultures and helps to promote international understanding, harmony and peace among people from various regions of the world. It has therefore been designed with a special focus on counseling in a multicultural context. 2.7 Counseling Psychology. An overview. Counseling psychology is not an established profession in India, at least in the formal sense. While psychology in India is represented by a number of key professional bodies, including the Indian Association of Clinical Psychologists, there has not been a move to develop a distinct identity for psychologists involved in counseling. A limited number of courses on counseling are on offer, but the quality of training is not monitored for these. What is apparent from a consideration of the situation in India regarding psychology and counseling is the need for both Western and Indian philosophies and ideas to come together to form theories and approaches that have greater face validity to the Indian population and which therefore might more adequately meet identified needs. For example, Arulmani, 2007, draws attention to the fact that traditional Indian psychology, referred to as Manovidya, or mind, knowledge, is recorded in ancient Indian writings documenting the existence of psychological ideas and techniques that bear a startling resemblance to ideas put forth by modern Western psychology and yet predate these efforts by 2 millennia. p. 71. Apparently, there is now some activity in this direction, with the development of psychological inventories that draw on traditional Indian psychology. Wolf, 1998. The challenge that these developments present to counseling psychology highlight the need to contextualize concepts and approaches within a framework that can cope with different cultural subjectivities and by doing so recognize the contextual nature of knowledge and research activity. Counseling Psychology in India. 2.8 Summary. In this unit we have considered the current status of counseling with special reference to India. Development of counseling and guidance centers in India. We traced the establishment of counseling psychology courses in the different universities in India such as the Calcutta University, Bombay University, etc. Then we elucidated the efforts of the various governments in establishing counseling psychology in different institutions. Then counseling was discussed in the context of UP government, Delhi, and how it was brought under the rubrics of Cessatory Education Commission. This was followed by the establishment of the Central Bureau of Educational and Vocational Guidance and the State of Educational and Vocational Guidance. Then, we elaborated on the secondary stage services of guidance and counseling psychology in India. We then took up the establishment of NCERT by the government, the National Employment Services, Guidance Services at the state level, and the establishment of the Educational and Vocational Guidance Bureau of India. Also, we took up the training for counseling in colleges and universities, in private guidance agencies, etc. Then we took up the training issues concerned with counseling, the qualifications and eligibility requirements for undergoing training in counseling. We then delineated the careers in clinical and counseling psychology and the list of colleges offering clinical and counseling psychology courses. Thank you. Subscribe to our channel for more updates, and we will see you with the next chapter.